graphic design training. It's just that she had a really natural artistic sense of things. So her brochures, her newsletters were really quite exceptional for anyone, but particularly for a student who wasn't formally in graphic design. She also was excellent at picking up the technology. I was talking to the Hacketts this morning, and they were saying that there was at the dining room table or some table covered with all her scanners and all the things that she had going. So she was very good at picking up the technology of Photoshop and InDesign and the various programs that we were using. She seemed to just do all this effortlessly, you know. I'd say, Megan, look what you do. Look at the brochure, it's beautiful. She just seemed to sort of take it in stride. But I immediately knew that I wanted her to get more involved in our publications because we could use that talent. So she went on to work on the Courier, the Clark newspaper, for I think at least 2 years. She was editor a few times. And then she became editor of our magazine, the Clark Catalyst, which we put out once a year. It's like a 52-page full-color magazine. And this was really a great opportunity for her to use her design skills in editing layouts and so forth. This was the next point here. At this point, I was really working closely with her because I usually meet with the newspaper editor at least 1 or 2 times a week to go over stories, and really getting to know her as a person and what a very, very exceptional person she was. She was not only creative, which was obvious, but she had a side that a lot of creative people don't have. She was very responsible, completely dependable, organized. She kept the staff of both the Catalyst and the Courier going in a very efficient way, but always in a very gentle way. She knew how to get people going on projects, to help them, to work with them, but in a kind of quiet way that kept things very light, which I think is a real talent. And I really appreciated her people skills that she had with the staff. I should show you maybe a few of her layouts that she did for the magazine. This is a story called The Perfect Match about roommates, and she created the idea of puzzle pieces for that layout. And then for the table of contents, which is a 2-page spread, she did, either one of those would be fine. This next one. This is part of the table of contents. This is about top things that college students buy. So we had potato chips, and she came up with the whole design for this. And then on the opposite page, she has our cover story, which was about Iraq, a veteran, a Clark student who was a veteran in Iraq, and she used this picture very effectively in the layout very dramatically. So I should also talk about maybe some pictures of her with the staff. I just have some informal ones in the second one there. Here she is with Gavin McGraw. Gavin McGraw, you guys know who that is? Popular singer who came to Clark, and she got to interview him and was very excited about it. And next we have, there's Megan working with the students on the magazine, eating on the run there in the comm lab. And there's Megan with the other editors having some fun. And the next one shows they can really have some fun and get a little goofy at times. And so, as I said, I would say that for me, of course, the most remarkable thing about Megan was her personality. She had wonderful talents as a designer. She was a really good writer. I could always count on her to write truly excellent stories, no matter what the material was. But it's Megan herself myself that I will most remember just because of her amazing quality she had about her, gentleness, just always open to other people, willing to work with them, guide them, but always in a very sort of unobtrusive kind of way, in a kind of low-key way. And she knew how to keep things fun, I think, while we were working, and that was very important to me. I've been teaching in college students for 40 years, and there's just very few of them that you feel really connected to. I have to say, and I know I told Meghan's parents this years ago, but of all the students, she's in 2 or 3 that I will really, really remember and felt were really, really special, that I connected with in a very, very special way. And I think that says a lot in 40 years of teaching. So, most of all, I'd just say that Meghan was Meghan. She was just a very special person, and I think of her often, and I think that she, with the difficulties she had with her health, I was completely unaware of that. I think she just seemed to live with that without any indication that it was going to get her down at all. And I think that makes her all the more special. So I think what we can take away from this is the importance of a talent that she had, the design talent, and also the talent for writing. But also, to me, the most important thing was her personality, her ability to work with the other people on the staff, to work with me, was truly remarkable. So, that'll be it for Meghan. Okay?